Okay, guys. Good afternoon. Hope everyone's having a wonderful afternoon. I'm bringing you this video primarily for the folks who are about to turn 65, or those who just turned 65 inside of 3 months, because I want to highlight, or I want to bring to your attention, if you're not aware already, or you should be aware. The law is once you turn 65, 3 months prior, no later than 3 months subsequent, you must go to Social Security, and you must apply for your Medicare Part A and Part B. Now, even if you are employed and you have credible coverage, you still have to go to Social Security and you have to apply for Medicare Part A if you have credible coverage. And you have to take your credible coverage and you have to suppress Part B. The Social Security, that is the law. Now, if you don't have credible coverage, then you obviously have to go and apply for Part A and B. And if you don't, then as you could see here below, you do incur a penalty, and it does get multiplied by 1%, and that amount keeps increasing. It keeps adding, and it doesn't stop, and it keeps going. So your Part B amount will keep going higher and higher and higher. And it's not a good thing. You do want to make sure that you take care of this. Now, it is something that you could, for the folks who are savvy in the computer, you could go to Medicare.gov, and you could do it there. But it's not. I know a lot of people are now very comfortable in putting their information on the computer to do it there. So you could just go down to your local office. What I am going to do, I'm going to put links I am going to put up the article. I'm going to write an article, finish the article, and I'll put it up on the blog right below on this video. You could click on it, and it'll take you there, and I'll put links to your, you can put your zip code in, and it'll tell you where is your local office that you could go down and see. And again, guys, before we go too deep in the video, if you do like this information, please subscribe to the video, and please, hit the notification button if you want to be notified when these videos come up. I'm trying to put one of these out, on a weekly basis, where I see needed information, where I think it could be helpful to folks, because on information like this, on a daily basis, I think the number is about 17,000 people turn 65 every single day. So we are a nation that is aging. We are a nation that's turning 65. We are a nation that's gonna be turning into that is on an ongoing basis signing on to Medicare. So we need to understand the benefit of Medicare. We need to understand the mechanism of Medicare and how it works. We need to understand the routine of how you sign up. We also need to understand what are the penalties of not doing it and the mechanics of it. And I know Social Security is not, the office is not exactly the most efficient or the most effective place to visit. I've been told, but you can go down there, and you have to make it work for you. Go and try to schedule your appointment. You can't just show up. You have to call them. You have to schedule an appointment. Try to do it as early as you can so that your appointment falls within that parameter that I gave you. 3 months before your birthday, no later than 3 months subsequent to your birthday, so that you don't fall into the penalties that you're staring at on the screen right here. And you stay away from that, because the prices, as you can see here, the prices of Part B is increasing. On all the other costs of healthcare is also increasing. So as you're trying to control these costs as best you can. You don't want to incur any penalties or undue expenses that is within your control in itself. So you do want to do this. This is within your control. You go ahead and you do it. And given the numbers that I gave you about the 17,000 plus folks that are turning 65 every single day, you do want to do this, and you do want to be timely in doing it. So go ahead and you could read some more. I'll put some more details on this part of the penalties that folks face when they don't show up. Also, I'll put some more information on the forms that CMS requires for the people who are employed and who still have to go with the credible coverage. Because one thing that you should do for the folks who are still employed and still have credible coverage, something that you should think about is you do have for those who are employed. You could still do an analysis, because you may find that yes, you like your coverage. You may find that if you may find the same coverage in Medicare could be cheaper. You never know. I mean, I would do an analysis. I have done it for folks, and it has come out cheaper. It has also come out more expensive as well. So it all depends. So it doesn't hurt to do it. I mean, you could, in some cases, it works out. In some cases, it does not. But it doesn't hurt to actually do it. So in either case, you still have to go down and you still have to apply. If you are still employed, you still have to apply for Medicare Part A. And you will suppress B. Either case, make your appointment, go down, and give yourself some time so that way you're not stressed out over it, because it is a little bit of a daunting task. And you do want to give yourself time so that way you're not stressed over it. But either way, I'm going to bring this to a close. You guys have a wonderful rest of the day, and cheers until next time. Stay well. Bye-bye.